Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tales of the Abyss. We did the thing again where we've been talking about the game for like the last 5 minutes without being live. So we were basically going over ages again and artwork and how people look and being surprised at this person's age versus their looks and that person's age versus their looks and yada yada yada. We got started on it because Jay was talking about the remake for Fantasia or the fan remake for Fantasia.
The fan translation for the PSP remake
of Fantasia. There we go.
So it's called Fantasia X.
And that got us talking about the, because I don't remember the names, the Anise-style character in that, and the eternal issue that we have in Tales games where a young character is portrayed not well.
Yeah. So, so Luke is 17, and we're looking at Tyr, and she's like, she seems like 20-ish, right? And like Anise,
she looks like she's a young woman. Like she has this air of like sophistication or elegance where she looks like she could actually be an adult.
Yeah.
And she is, in fact, 16.
And by the way, Anise is only 2 years younger. Look at the visual difference between these two characters. You're telling me this is a 2-year difference between that art style?
So we were talking back and forth about like art styles and how it can be especially like if you consider anime and this being like, I think this was made in 05 or right around there. And it can be difficult to portray. We want this to be a younger character, but like it's hard to portray the differences in an art style and modeling style like this when it's like a 2-year age gap, right? Like how do you show the difference between a 14-year-old and a 16-year-old? Well, you make the 14-year-old look more childish than they are, and you make the 16-year-old look older than they are, or more adult than they are. Right?
Yeah.
So, anyways, we're back in this place. We're supposed to go to a meeting, I think. Over here. Over here.
So, all right. Allowed.
Yeah.
Let's get we've been in this game for a little bit, not a whole lot, but a bit. Just we got a taste. We got a feel for the game. Vibe check on the story within the lens of problems that we had with Vesperia, right? I want to just point out there's not been anything that has been made logically no sense. There hasn't been people. It's like, how did you get here? No, how did you get here?
Okay.
Fairness. When Guy showed up.
Fairness. I am gonna point out that at the roughly the same point of playtime in Vesperia, we were still quite okay with the story because that was still fully in the vengeance, or not the vengeance, the what's the term I'm looking for? In the vigilante arc, right?
The vigilante
arc, Yuri was still very much in the vigilante arc, and the story still made, like, it was still the small fry story, because you know all these RPGs start off with this, like, okay, we got a small thing going, and then it gets bigger, and then it gets bigger, and then it's the whole world or maybe the universe, right? So we were still very much in the personal, very, like, small scale by this point playing Vesperia. And I would say they're roughly comparable, right? Like Yuri's story in the beginning of Vesperia was the vigilante scenario.
It was.
Luke's story is basically getting home. If anything, I would say at the beginning of playing Vesperia, it felt more promising than this does. But I am hopeful that this isn't gonna shit the bed like Vesperian
Yeah,
did.
you don't want NPCs running, screaming, "Give me the starfish," or characters gagging at the mention of ladders, or a fucking NPC that, without fail, opens and repeats insipid poison as often as they can.
Insipid poison.
Like, so far, the only thing that I have that I like, and I knew this going in, was I don't like how much of a dick Luke is. I understand he suffers from amnesia. I understand he's lived a sheltered life and he is ignorant of the real world. But, like, he kind of feels to me like Rule 63 Rita. Like, especially when he's kicking Mew around a lot. You know, how she was always throwing hands at, like, Carl and shit.
The abuse there feels like it stems from, like, that chuckle thing of, like, slapstick comedy that I really don't resonate with, right? Like, I've never really been, like, a big fan of that. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I never find it funny, but it's not something that I'm like, oh yeah, this really tickles me. And it's always a weird thing in, like, anime style media where that crops up for me. So yeah, I 100% get the feeling there and agree with the Luke temperament. I'd say if him being an asshole, right? Like, if we put it on a scale, if he was at like a 90 out of 100 at the very beginning of the game, I feel like he's maybe at like an 85 now. Like, it feels like he's slightly warming up to everyone.
Right.
And it almost kind of feels like now he's just being a prick because he feels like that's what he's supposed to be, is that's his personality, is I'm an asshole. It's almost that,
no, I liked our earlier analogy where it's like the writers, he's like, no!
Yeah.
More dick in this! Make him worse!
But I do feel like we are seeing the, like, paths that he will traverse to get better.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I mean, I think I remember by the end of the game that I was, like,
Luke,
completely cool with them. I don't know if that's going to be the case now, but, like, I don't know. We'll see.
You don't remember me? I visited your mansion in Batikul once when you were young. I'm Almandine.
Sorry, don't remember you.
Oh well, you were still a small boy at the time.
Phone Master, I've informed Count Almandine about the incident with Arietta.
Please forgive my servant's mistakes.
Please forgive my servant sicking monsters on this port and killing people in the streets.
I hope I can expect Doth to deal with the matter in good faith.
Say, could you send a message to my father?
A message? If we use a carrier pigeon, I believe we could get a message there before you arrive. But...
That's fine. Tell him I'm bringing Phone Master Ion and Colonel Jade Curtis of Malkuth, and that...
Luke, your lack of prudence is truly astounding.
Colonel Curtis? You mean to say this is Jade the Necromancer?
Whoops!
That's correct.
I have still not seen any necromancy whatsoever.
Right.
Not a single dead man walking.
Peony the Ninth, Emperor of Malkuth.
Your entourage is smaller than I would expect.
Well, we were in a big-ass land ship, but that got fucked over by the god generals, so...
We've suffered a great deal of interference. I hope you can forgive us.
These guys saved me. Put in a good word for them.
Lord Asher got me.
Of you? Gonna sell them online. Uh-oh. You fucked up.
I had a gate. Halfway.
Oh, awkward.
Like straight, what, like, I accidentally got
Awkward. Oh, when someone says that, he kept that picture. You know that.
All right. I'll send a carrier pigeon to the
Terrifying.
mainland at once. The ship will be ready to leave by tomorrow, so please,
Our
get some rest here
DoorDasher
in
apparently
port
got
tonight.
feet pics of Casey.
Oh, taking a picture to confirm the order.
Yeah, but like didn't just like like surreptitiously or accidentally get feet pics. Was like, do you mind? Like asked, your feet are in the picture. Is that okay? Kind of thing, but in a creepier way.
Thank you.
I, no offense to my lovely paramour. I am glad I was not born female. Like, cause I don't know how I would deal with that shit. I will be right back. Jay, show and tell. We haven't done this in forever.
I got something.
He's got something.
This, one of the things that my wife got me for Christmas is the Lego set Game Boy, the old DMG brick Game Boy. And it's really cool because like all the buttons are like tactile. Like there's like a springy D-pad, the buttons press. Start and select are just wheels, so they kind of have some sponginess to them anyways. But like on the inside, there's like a lot of stuff on the inside that's going on to make this work. Like there's like a whole like rubber band tray in here behind the buttons. Like it's got like a volume slider that rolls, a contrast slider that rolls. Like the power button on top is probably not gonna pick up on the mic, but it's actually clicky. And it comes with games that fucking actually like click in. Like it's in there. And it comes with Super Mario Land and Link's Awakening. And what's really cool is they have little inserts. This is not gonna probably pick up on the screen at all, but like it has what's it not called lenticular? Or is it called lenticular? It's those little like scratchy kind of like pictures that when you tilt them they animate, and you can change these out. I've got one for, there's 3 inserts. There's one for the 2 games, and then there's one of just the Nintendo logo falling into place. Now, what I thought was super cool about the cartridges is that these aren't like single pieces. They're actual like builds too, and I'm gonna see if I can't pull this apart without making a big old mess out of this, because I thought this was insane. Like there's guts in here. That's a fucking battery. Like they fucking like had there's guts in the cartridges too. Like, and that's just wild to me that they go to that kind of detail. You're not gonna really ever see it unless you like take it apart. So like, and this has been one of the coolest like little Lego sets ever. And just for comparison, here's the build, and of course I've got my own. This is the actual Game Boy. As you can see, that is pretty daggum close. I am really happy with this set. Like, bro. Come on. Come on, look at that. That's so good.
That sounded really cool, Jay.
Yep. Now they're gone, you can't see.
I didn't get to see shit, but that sounded really cool, Jay.
No, I mean, look. Which one's all right? You're gonna. I want you to answer as quickly as possible. Which one's the real one and which one's the Lego one? Ready? Go.
Right is Lego.
Yeah, there you go. Well, come on.
You can see the lines, but if you hold it back, it's pretty difficult. Yeah, absolutely difficult to tell. 100%.
But yeah, like fucking everything like tactilely works. It's like a fucking Game Boy ass Game Boy.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, really cool set. I love this thing.
Casey got me tacos.
Taco.
From Tacos for Life. So that's gonna be a whole thing. Okay. That is a new taco that I have not had before.
You got to respect the skits. You got to remain perfectly silent, just like the skits.
Yeah.
Just have dead air.
That is a crab cake taco.
Oh shit! Really?
It's not bad. I don't know if it would be like my go-to, but you know, it every once in a while style. I need to press that button. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Where we go.
You good?
It's so much louder on the world map.
Yeah.
Even when they barely show things on the world map.
Yeah.
Gotta hunt for stuff, Jay.
We've got to hunt for stuff?
Yeah, we gotta find all the goodies.
What do you mean by goodies?
I don't know. Anything to potentially find.
Not again.
Uh-oh.
Awaken. Hurry.
Oh no, his IBS is acting up
Heed
again.
my voice.
Oh shit.
Not
Okay.
again!
That's too real.
Ow.
There it goes! It's happening!
Cramping in my tum-tum.
Master Luke, Dorian General Grants wishes to see you. He asks that you wait on the deck.
Master Van? Okay.
I like watching the white pixels around Mew's portrait, like...
The bending.
Yeah, watching what it's like having zero anti-aliasing.
Yeah.
That was all the aliasing. God, it's just so weird. It's on whenever we do play Fantasia, it's going to be weird because in the version that we played, like the PSP version doesn't have multiplayer. I get it, it's PSP, and I don't think that anybody was ever gonna like pair up PSPs to play Fantasia, right? PlayStation 1 version added voice acting, but only for the main characters. So it's really weird in a conversation.
Yeah.
Clef will be talking, and then the person he's talking to won't
Respond.
have a voice, and then Clef will start talking again. Like,
Yeah.
it's weird. And like they fixed that in the PSP version. They voiced everything. They gave everybody voice acting, so the whole game. Like I really wish we could play the PSP version.
It would
but-
be cool if someone modded it,
Yeah.
right? where they took the voices from the PSP version and put them in to the other version.
Or just put multiplayer somehow in PSP. I don't know. Like, it's funny. The first item you can get in the game. The first item you can get in the game is the channeling ring in PS1 version. Like, you just walk up and grab the channeling ring so you can play two-player. In the PSP version, that is replaced with like a key item that's like a doll of class instead, which is weird. I don't know what the deal with that is.
They split them up. Sorry, Jay. You keep going.
No, you're good.
No, keep going, because Casey just popped in because there was a taco.
No, that was it.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I was just saying, like, the channeling ring, the channeling ring's not in the PSP version, so they replace it with a doll of class.
Can I help you, tiny baby? What other thing did you get
Tiny
me?
baby, tiny baby.
Ah, okay. This is a fish taco. Okay. Hey, that's a fork. You don't need that. I don't even know how it ended up there. My baby always touching stuff.
Do you remember when the two of us first met, Luke?
No.
I told you I don't remember any of that. That was before I was kidnapped.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, you're completely different.
It's so funny. Like, I played Lufia 2 not too long ago, and having a party member who was a blonde-haired, like, sword wielder named Guy, and then playing this, I'm like, it's just Guy. It's just Guy from Lufia. It's like Guy.
It's just Guy.
I'm just glad you're you.
There
There
how
aren't any
much
female
of Resident
officers on
Evil
this ship.
8 have you
I don't know
seen?
if I should be relieved or sad.
Is 8 the newest one?
Yeah, it's the latest one.
The one that like
until
just
the
came out?
26th. No, the new one's coming out the 26th. That's 9.
Okay, which one is 8?
8 is where he plays Ethan. You gotta save your daughter. You fight, like... that's the one with the really, really big woman that everybody was
8
like...
is...
offering.
Jay, just say 8 is Dami, Mommy, and the girls. Like,
No,
that's...
it's not! That's just, like, the first part of the game!
Okay,
like,
but
so
if
much
you
more
want
than
a
after you
person,
kill her.
if you want a person who doesn't actively play those games to know which number you're talking about, what do you say?
There, okay, I got it. You're right.
Thank you.
Sorry. Like, you're right.
Then,
But
I haven't seen
I
that
just
much of
found
it.
out something. Yeah. I found out something today about 8 that blew my mind a little bit. There's one of the main bad guys is like Lady Dimitrescu is the Dami Mommy, right?
Yeah.
She's only one of 4 of the like villains that you have to go through before you can take on Miranda, right? One of those 4 people is Heisenberg. And I swear to God, like, I don't know if you know who Heisenberg is, but, like, he fucking steals the show for me. Like, he is such a joy every time he's on character. He's a great villain. And, like, just the way he talks and everything, I love it, right? And then I found out today that he's voiced by the same person that does Asterion's voice in Baldur's Gate 3. And I'm like, I'm listening to it. I'm listening to him portray Heisenberg. And I'm like, it doesn't sound anything like him. And I'm like, Googling, I'm like, is it? And like, oh my God, it is. That's really him?
I mean, that's pretty cool. It's like watching an actor that you got very used to doing a particular type of role, and then suddenly you see them in something very different, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
We
So
ask
yeah,
that you
Neil
avoid any
Newbon
unnecessary
was
contact.
Asterion, and he was also Heisenberg, and I'm like, there's no fucking way, right?
How's it going, desserts? I don't know which thing you thought was interesting, but I'm gonna say yes. An orange jump.
What else was Neil doing? He's in Liza P. That's cool. Who was he in? Oh. I guess not anybody in particular in 16. He did the voice for Dracula in Vampire Survivors. That's funny.
Well, at least he has, like, vampire securely in his list.
He was Nikolai in the 3 remake? What are you
What
talking
would
about?
you do if you weren't really you?
Dude, this guy's
are you
range is
talking about?
insane.
Never mind. It was a stupid question. Forget I said anything.
Did you catch that, Jay? Or are you distracted?
Huh? No, wait. I'm off in another world right now. What's going on?
Jay just asked Luke,
Uh-huh.
what would you do if you weren't really you?
Because Ash is the real him, right?
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
why would someone ask you that fucking question if they didn't suspect?
That's a great question to ask.
And the only reason I pointed it out is because I need you to continuously be the me in this game.
Yeah.
Someday you may hate me enough to want to kill
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Or perhaps you already do.
This fucking steering wheel is just... This boat is going like this in the fucking water. Like, what the fuck is happening here?
I hope what's happened won't incur King Ingebert's disfavor and cause negotiations to fall through.
Don't worry, I'll explain everything to my uncle. I'll ask Father and Mother to help too.
That's right. Your mother is His Majesty's younger sister.
Yep, so relax.
Can I ask you a weird question?
No,
What?
you may not. Walk away.
What do you think of Tyr?
Uh-oh!
Yeah, I love how it's either one like extreme or the other. It's either like I'm interested in her or I don't like her at all. There's no like she's fine.
There's no like, oh, she seems like a nice human being, though, you know, she's helping me get back home, but she also tried to kill my mentor, and I don't know what's up with that, but there's no nuance.
No, it's either it's either
It's-
smash or pass.
Yeah, exactly. It's the
smash or pass.
fucking like high school equivalent of passing the note, and it's just, do you like me? Circle yes or no, and that's what it is. And it's like, huh? Excuse me? You got some interesting news, but not sure you should share it. You'll just say it has interesting implications. You'll just say what it has to do with and then drop kick it out of here. You apparently have a grown daughter who wants to meet you. You're only 30.
Whoa.
Well, hell.
Damn.
Either something very complicated happened in your past, or that's a scammer. It's one or the other.
I mean, not entirely complicated.
Well, I say complicated because of the age implications.
Yeah.
I'd say she's my type.
Oh, I see.
Ha
I hope
ha!
Oh,
I-
Shut the lolly down. Oh, God. Okay, we had to make it about titties, of course.
Then maybe I'll be good enough for you. Right now, I'm still a kid, but I love you, Luke.
Ah, don't say weird stuff like that.
You're so cute, Luke.
And Tyr was literally
So you weren't
sitting
actually
right
a true
there.
seventh phonist after all.
I remember you talking about seventh phonists before. What does that mean anyway?
I was gonna say, before Luke said that, I was gonna be like, yeah, I don't really know what that means yet. Like, y'all have kinda danced around it, but I really don't know what that means yet.
Didn't your tutors teach you?
How should I know? I don't remember.
But you lost your memory 7 years ago, right? Haven't you studied since then?
I had a lot of other things I had to learn. Like my parents' faces.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you learned that only after a couple of times seeing them. Like...
Yeah.
Okay,
All matter
the
contains
mental
phonon,
trauma
basic
of
particles
dealing
sound.
with that,
Phonons are
sure,
divided
that
into
probably
6
took you a
elements.
while.
What, you decided to explain after all?
Don't be a dick!
Combining phonons with memory particles from the planet's core yields an enormous amount of energy. A device was made to supply fuel to the world by passing those particles through the phone belt. That's what's known as the planet storm.
Don't just make
Getting
shit
down.
with names like Planet Storm? You think that's a good idea?
Sounds complicated.
Sounds
So-
bad!
The planet storm caused a mutation in the 6 phonon elements and the memory particles. And that was the birth of the 7th phonon. Those who use it to perform phonic arts are called 7th phonists.
I don't know what to make out of that story, but I'm no phonist.
But you caused a hyperresonance with me. You're capable of using the 7th phonon. That's something you're born with.
Now that you mention it, Jade can't use the 7th phonon.
Right. There are very few 7th phonists. Scorers, those who read the score, and healers are both 7th
You
phonists.
could say they're pretty phony.
You stop. Quit fighting. He don't want to play with you. He just want to lay down. You let him lay down.
Mortal Kombat.
No kitty combat.
Kitty
So basically it
Combat.
means special phonists who use a special phonon.
I'm sorry.
Huh? What's with you all of a sudden?
I don't think I've been taking your memory loss very seriously. I've been unkind to you this whole time. I'm ashamed of myself.
Bro, Luke's been unkind to everyone. Don't apologize to him. He deserves it.
Real.
Fuck him.
Real.
It's okay. It's not really a...
I'm really sorry.
Sumimasen.
And now I run away!
Woo! I don't know how to handle social interactions. Woo-wee.
Ow! Ow!
Whoop.
My body's moving on its own. Why am I moving?
Oh shit.
You got the Kamehameha?
Well, I hope he Kamehamehas rather than jumps over the side.
Who the hell are you?
Show me your power. The same power as mine.
Are you the one controlling me? What the hell are you? I knew I wasn't just hearing things. What's going on? No, stop!
Luke, calm down. Calm down. Take a deep breath. That's it. Now focus your mind on the tips of your fingers.
Man, he's such a nice mentor. It's gonna suck when he's the bad guy.
Luke, listen to my voice.
Like...
Now relax. Just like that.
All of a sudden, it jump cuts to the ship for like hundreds of miles away, and you see an explosion.
Are you all right?
Well, desserts, I guess. Surprise!
Surprise! But in all seriousness, I hope it goes well. Be wary if people start asking for money.
Yeah, hopefully everything is on the up and up, but that is the quintessential issue of meeting previously unknown relatives.
What
I can
happened
say
to me?
from relatively recent experience.
I would presume a hyperresonance occurred.
Aw. You getting clean, Dotus?
A hyperresonance? You mean that thing that blew us to Tataru Valley?
Yes, that was also the power of hyperresonance, though in an incomplete form.
Master? What's happening to me?
Haven't you ever wondered about your kidnapping? And the way you've been forbidden to leave the
he
mansion?
never has.
Well, that's because, you know, my father's worried about me.
No. It's to keep you, the only person in the world who can cause a hyperresonance on his own, on a short leash here in Kimlaska.
I see you thinking over there.
Okay, hear me out. Might be overly critical here.
Yeah?
But resonance, hyper or not, implies the concept of one thing resonating with another. And so, if you cause a resonance on your own, are you just resonating with yourself? And does that just mean you're vibing? like, what does causing a hyper resonance on your own even fucking mean? like, what?
Wait, Master, hold on. I don't understand what you're saying. Just what is hyperresonance anyway?
Thank you. Someone please explain.
A hyperresonance is a power that occurs when two seventh phonons interact. It can destroy and reform any matter. Normally, it occurs only under special conditions, with two seventh phonists present.
Yeah? As in, like, two things resonating with each other?
But I can cause it by myself? Like what just happened?
How? You're lying.
Yes. With training, you could control it at will. It would be useful in war. Your father and the king both know that. That's why Malkuth wanted you.
Are you saying I've been held captive in my own home as a weapon?
I did mean in the game. They'll get there eventually. I know they will. Okay. Hole in Grant's logic here, right? Luke is eating this up. I just want to point out some critical thinking skills. If someone says you've been held captive in your home so that you can be trained as a weapon, and yet no one ever tried to train you or get you or force you to do the thing that is the weapon, maybe that's not quite true.
Wait, do they plan to keep me this way my whole life?
Well, your engagement to Princess Natalia means your holding cell will likely change to the castle.
Wait a second.
Did they say that he was engaged to Natalia at any point?
I think it's
This
been.
seems new.
I think it might have been mentioned or referenced briefly previously, but okay. Family tree here for clarity. Luke's mother is the king's sister, and a princess is likely the child of the king.
Wait, of the same kingdom?
I believe Princess Natalia is the princess of Kimlaska.
You mean the princess of Alabama?
Is this? I was gonna say, is this a kissing first cousins moment going on here?
I refuse
That's
to
about to say,
accept
this is the
that.
kingdom of Alabama.
Yeah, it can be annoying outside, but staying trapped in my home just to be used in some war?
Calm down, Luke. First, we avert the war. Then we let everyone know of that success.
You know what Luke should be asking? Hey, Vaughn, how long have you known?
If we do that, it will establish your status as a hero who
Why'd you never tell me?
preserved the peace.
Why are you only telling me now?
At the very least, you should be set free from your unfair imprisonment.
Like, fuck. Desserts, what the fuck?
You think so? You really think so, Master?
Don't worry. Have confidence in yourself. You've been chosen. The power of hyper-resonance will make you a hero.
A
You
hero?
can tell Vaughn's going to be a bad guy because his eyes
a
are very
hero.
narrow and thin.
Also true.
Looks like we've arrived. Here, we'll change ships for one headed to Batical. Cheer up, Luke. A sullen face isn't becoming of a future hero.
Okay. Slight segue. Not really this game related. You know how we do here. What is your favorite type of hero? Do you like heroes that, like Luke, oh, you were just blessed with the power? Or do you like the, I don't have the power, but I have the perseverance? Do you like the Rock Lees? Or do you like reluctant heroes? I don't know why. I did not intend this, but as soon as I started asking these questions, my mind just immediately went to the appropriate Naruto characters. Naruto
honestly,
is clearly
like,
the gifted with the power, right? Like, Rock Lee is the perseverance. Shikamaru's like the reluctant, right? Like,
you did straight into Naruto.
I did.
Honestly, like, this might be part of why I like Yuri so much, but I like the vigilante style hero. But to like get out of like either Naruto or other video games.
You like Batman.
Like, my, like, quintessential, like, idea of, like, a cool vigilante hero would be, like, the Boondock Saints, right?
Okay, sure, yeah. I think I'm generally in between the camp of, like, I tend to favor, like...
Dude, Red Hood is so fucking cool. I love Red Hood.
Sure.
Jason Todd is the best Bat family member, hands down.
Right.
Sorry.
I tend to be in the perseverance or reluctant hero camp. So loud. Just so loud.
And let me, like when they introduced Jason Todd as Red Hood, like, one of the things that was, like, so cathartic was, you know, Batman's whole, like, rule of never killing, right? And then there's always this overarching, like, thing where it's like, well, how many lives have been lost because of your stance? When you refuse to kill one person and that person goes on to kill a dozen more, are you responsible, right? That kind of shit. And one of the, I think it might have been in the Laughing Joke, but it might not have been. You have to, like, correct me on that. But I think in the Laughing Joke, there's a scene where Red Hood walks up on, like, a mafia, like, meeting and drops a duffel bag full of, like, mafia leaders' heads on the table, and it's like, you're next if you don't fucking cut this shit out, right? And you're just like, oh yeah, this is gonna straighten those fuckers out. It didn't, but, like, you know, you get that feeling.
That is the counterpoint, right? That's the counterpoint to that concept of you don't kill this person and they go on to kill many others, right?
Yeah.
The counterpoint is not just, oh, if you start killing them, you become no better than them. Who gives a shit in that regard? But especially in, like, a Batman-esque universe, because obviously this is bullshit moralism, right? Like, every situation is different in real life, and in some situations, yes, kill this person, and in other situations, no, do not kill that person, right? It's all morally gray, dependent on the situation. But in that kind of vacuum of theory, the other aside is it's often better for Batman not to kill his villains or their henchmen because nature abhors a vacuum, right? And if he just went around killing his villains, it's not like people are just gonna clean up and, oh, no one's gonna be a villain anymore because Batman killed them all. No! The bad things are still bad people are still gonna try to do bad things. You're just creating a vacuum for a new unknown to show up and potentially cause more problems or more devastation, right? So, also,
it might also be worth mentioning. Go ahead.
I was gonna say also in the Batman concept, right? Obviously, the situation is dependent on which comic, which era, blah, 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 blah. But in general, it's funny to take that stance in the concept of, oh, in this run, in this series, we're going to take the tack of Red Hood doing this because it's basically like the opposition of Batman. It's like the Punisher kind of like style of mentality, right? But the mentality that they're arguing against from Batman's side, from his point of view, is built on a foundation of decades of other comic runs, right? And franchises that had different moral stories And so it's like, oh, well, Batman feels this way. Well, the Batman in that comic run probably wouldn't feel that way because it's a much fucking darker story. Because in most of the other comic runs, Batman villains also don't go around massacring people.
Right, yeah.
Most of
it just depends. It depends on the artist and the storyteller at the time.
Exactly.
The one of the most wonderful thing about comics is how fluid they are with the like people complain about the multiverse, nothing matters in the multiverse, but like you got to understand the multiverse allows for infinite stories.
Infinite stories, infinite interpretations, situations, reimaginings, retellings. And it allows
different writers to express their own writing style, and you get many.
It also allows the intellectual property to grow and evolve. Because if it wasn't like that, then we would still be stuck with a Batman from the 40s, right? Which would be nothing. It would be completely irrelevant in this day and age.
No one would be interested in that.
No, not at all, in any way, shape, form, or fashion, right?
But but because of that, we also have like some buck shit wild stories. Like there is a comic about Batman that's a T-Rex, right? Even in the current run right now with Red Hood, is that he had got a hold of Blue Beetle's armor. So now he's running around warping his arms into cannons and blasting shit around. Like,
that's pretty fucking wild.
I like that. That makes me happy.
That's pretty fucking wild.
Yeah. There's a scene of him like morphing both of his arms into cannons and like hyper viper beaming like a giant Joker.
What? I want you to come with us.
But yeah, it's a funny thing to me that type of stuff happens. And it's very often, I don't want to say this in a negative way, and I don't really mean it in a negative way, but I feel like it happens more frequently with DC Comics than it does with Marvel Comics. In that, especially now, I understand that when I'm saying this, I'm making a gross generalization of the industries. But I feel like I have always felt that Marvel is a little more morally gray and willing to kill people, and thus their villains tend to be more morally not gray and willing to kill people than the DC side of things. Whereas the DC side of things, right?
I think I agree with that.
And so what that has created, and I think is very, very interesting, right, is throughout the history of DC, you have a lot of, like goody two-shoes Superman, right? Or like, Justice Batman who refuses to kill. But then you get these darker storylines where someone comes in, typically more towards the modern age than in, any of the other eras, but not always. And you have that person who's like, I want to tell a story that is a little more rough, right?
And that's how you get Injustice.
Exactly, 100%. And so it's a very interesting dichotomy to see those differentiations, and at the same time, I think it is really cool and leads to some really awesome stuff, and at the same time is wholly unfair to the characters in the concept of what I was saying previously. It's like Batman in this run being judged on a personality trait, or like this is how I do things, that is created over the concept of dozens and dozens and dozens of other runs going back decades, and being like, well, these are the problems that happen when you don't kill people, Batman. Right? It's like, yeah. In the world being portrayed in this comic run, Batman would absolutely kill people. Because this world sucks.
Yeah.
And it's the same. You see stuff like in Injustice,
there,
right?
I
Like
mean, there's
Injustice
also
is way
another correct
darker
line.
on a lot of those characters and the way they operate than a lot of the related comics, right? And I think that is I'm not saying that this is a negative thing. I think it's a very interesting thing that develops, right? In this scenario of like specifically taking like, you know, like we're gonna write stories from the perspective of like Red Hood, right? Or that scenario where it's like we're gonna twist things and portray things in a specific way, but we're gonna leave the motivations of certain characters alone. And it's like, all right, you're thumbing the scale a little bit there, y'all. You're but that only happens in the existence of the multiverse, right? Is that concept, which I think makes it cool.
Yeah.
You know? Because if that didn't exist...
Yeah, absolutely.
If that didn't exist, what you have instead is this concept of... It's like, I've got an example. It's like when a book series gets translated into different media, like a movie series or something like that, right? And often, you know, people will complain that they changed this, they changed that, blah, 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 right? You know, with the multiverse, it's not that they are reimagining things or that they are changing things. It's a multiverse. It is this universe's version of those events, or this is how this happened in this particular version of history, right? And I think that's cool and interesting because that's not bastardizing the original concept and content. It's reimagining the original concept and content, which I think is very cool. And it's very different than like someone being like, well, I made some changes to your favorite book and fucked it up, but, you know, I reimagined it. No, go fuck yourself. When there's 30 of them, you can call it a reimagining, you son of a bitch.
I'll head for Batical
And all that spawned from,
selfish.
hey, what kind of hero do you like?
Right? Like, sorry, I got very distracted.
We both did.
I also have, what the hell happened? I have queso all over my hands and now slightly on my face. Like, what the fuck?
Queso. Isn't there supposed to be like I wonder how many more seasons of The Boys there's supposed to be?
The cup is unopened. How do I have queso on my hands?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
But
The Boys is trippy. Like,
Yeah, The Boys is
The ship
really
leaves port
like
from the Kimlaskan side.
it's
Inquire
like
at the
good,
Kimlaskan
but it's like
consulate.
all of it's like
I'll see you
off-putting,
there.
you know?
Yeah.
Like the
Please
entire
look
thing,
after Luke.
everything's so off-putting.
there are certain things about it that I like, and then other things that I'm like, eh. And I will say though, like, if nothing else, probably, and just a sign of the times, if nothing else, The Boys is exceptionally meme-worthy, right? So good on them for that.
Yeah.
Like, it's just the way in which they decided to portray characters and act things out lends itself so well to memes that it's like, all right, it doesn't always matter if you're good or bad. Sometimes you have staying power just because you made a funny face.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. Oh,
right.
Speaking of, there was a recent comic that came out that was a crossover, and we had Superman versus Homelander.
Ah, yes!
And it ended in a stalemate, which is horseshit. Absolute horseshit. There ain't no way that Homelander would end up a pile of crispy dried blood on the ground.
I was gonna say, right, because you do like those. What's the fucking character battles or whatever where they post all the stats and what he go super in depth, etc., etc. Like, let's be honest, if you're
Saitama versus Goku,
if you're pulling from half of the shit that Superman has done or has been able to do in various comics, Homelander dies instantly.
Oh yeah, no, immediately. And like, there's like, and I get it, it's a branding thing. You're not gonna be able to show the like a character losing, right? Like, that's kind of like when it's not like a fan fiction where you can just like write out who you want to win. Like, there's like, for this crossover to legally come into existence, there were concessions made,
stipulations
before it was agreed to be made, right? So I get it, but some people might not get it, and some people are going to be very angry.
Also, again, though, multiverse, that's just we can just say that just happened to be in the multiverse, that was like the strongest version of Homelander and the shittiest version of Superman.
Master,
yeah, maybe.
And they just stalemated each other.
I think this is the city where we can turn in our monster parts.
Oh shit!
Shut up, thing.
I think I remember saying Chestonia. They say that a hero can save us. Please get your collar off of your cheeks. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird.
It is weird.
It's weird. Especially when he turns his head a little bit and you can really see just how, like, slapped on the... And I think, like, they're not even close on his actual model.
Oh, no. Not at all.
Well, bad example. Can't really...
Yeah, hard to tell right now.
See. So many skits.
It does the thing.
So many skits.
It does the thing where it's just like, oh, new scenario.
Like,
let's dump the skits. Yeah.
And new skit.
Question mark. What's going on in here, kid?
Will you buy our monster parts? Yeah, it is. Honey? Yes,
sure.
Please. Yeah, and you get items from monsters. Okay. What do you mean extra money? We don't have enough money as it is.
Yikes.
What are you talking about extra money? Kid, you out your mind.
Sure.
What?
Okay.
Okay, sure.
Sure. Okay. Sure. What did I get?
What is it? What is this place? Alright. I'm Googling this. This is... What is this place called?
I don't fucking know. Din's shop.
Tales of the Abyss Din Shop Guide. Okay, this is a long guide, too. For those who don't know, Din Shop is... Oh, well, we know where it is. Basically, you take Din's certain items gotten from search points and accumulation points in different categories, such as swords, bows, body armors, etc. When you have enough points, you can pick an item, or you can pick an item category you want to make something from and pay Din gold. And she, apparently, will have an item for you the next time you enter her shop.
Okay, so just keep giving
The rarity
shit.
of the item depends on the amount of gold you pay, the level of the category, and how many points you have accumulated in the category.
Hey, how's it going, Viv? Okay. So... Okay. A few average items.
The rarity
nice
of the item
item.
depends on the amount of gold you pay.
A few nice items. A pretty good item. You want a gamba?
What category is this?
I don't fucking know. He didn't say. Oh.
So...
A staff? A gel? Oh, a bottle?
Bottle. Alright, tools, gels, bottles.
Got gels, bottles, and staffs.
Big gels. Tools, gels. So for gels, class 1 is an apple gel or an orange gel. Class 2 is lemon, pineapple, and melange. 3 is a miracle gel, and 4 is a treat, a specific, or a lottery gel. Bottles are just various bottles. Poison, paralysis, seal stone, weak, virus cure, life, panacea.
I wonder if you can make money because some of
Cetera.
that shit sells for a lot.
So, all right. So we have the option for staff, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, if you go to make an order... Staff. Alright, so staves... One is... So, order without payment, I guess, is a mace. Order with a small payment, I guess, is either going to be a gothic mace or a silver rod. And the order with 1500 is going to be a mithril rod or a Kryuzachin. There's another...
Gonna gamble on the staff. A made mace? A gothic mace?
That was the class 1 and 2.
Okie dokie.
Like, that was the 1 and 2. That was, like, the worst ones.
Maybe no payment is just garbage? Maybe one starts at the payment?
Did
not
you
the
say
payment?
no payment?
No, I gave the 1500. I gave the third option. I mean, that is still a pretty huge fucking improvement, so I don't actually feel bad about that for 1500.
Yeah. Gothic mace. Wow, that was the bad result?
Well, we
Yeah.
We got
a mace and a gothic
and
mace.
a gothic mace, yeah.
I mean, sure.
Yeah.
This is weird.
Ah, shit. I was trying to find a weapon seller.
Oh my, what's a fine gentleman like you doing in a place like this?
Huh? What do you want?
Come on, you have such a pretty face. Don't
Anna's
ruin it by
crashing out over
frowning like
here.
that.
Yeah, she is.
Oh no! Some old lady is after my Luke!
Oh, my, pardon me, little girl. I didn't mean to interfere. I'll be on my way.
Stop.
Hammer time.
Pickpocket!
Return what you stole.
Huh? Hey, my wallet's gone.
So you're not all chumps, huh? York, take care of this. Urushi, we're out of here.
Don't move.
Did they
If you
just
return
steal
what
all
you
our
stole, I'll
money?
release you unharmed.
I'm gonna be very upset if they stole all our money.
Yes, we worked very hard for it. And it wasn't even that much.
It's not even
You've
that
got
much.
some guts making enemies of the Darkwings. You haven't heard the last of us.
Very motley crew.
Was that also just Liam?
I don't think so. I didn't see his name next to York. Just Dis.
They're the Darkwings? If I'd known that, I'd have cut them to pieces.
Yes, after all, you did a great job of protecting your wallet.
Also cut them to pieces? I thought we were like
By the way, Colonel,
hung up on
why did
killing.
you just stand by and watch as she did that?
He got over it, I guess.
Oh no, you got me. It looked
Yeah,
like it would be
we're
so
okay
amusing.
with killing now.
What the? You jerk!
Lols, I like it when bad things happen to Luke. If you go back to Din's shop, will something other than a staff be available to trade for now? Like, did you have to buy something to, like, refresh the list?
I think it's kind of weird the way they do it, but I think how it works is you can only trade in stuff if you have obtained all of the requirements for that stuff. So we traded in for a gel, a bottle, and a staff, not because those were the things that were available, but because that's the shit that we had acquired.
Right.
And we have a bunch of other trade items, but those trade items that we have don't equal up to something, I think.
Gotcha, okay.
Oh, that's her fucking thing. I'm pretty sure there's a side quest to track that thing down.
Interesting.
So, this is why I was like, maybe we gamba on the gel, because a miracle gel sells for, or we can buy one for 9,000.
Well, it probably sells for 45.
But if we get that...
Yeah. I assume it'll sell for 45.
Yeah.
Instead of 90.
Which could be pretty nice! Oh, I'm always a pack rat, man.
Oh, sure.
And then bottles, what were the bottle options?
I can find that real quick. Bottles. Let's see. The expensive ones are Panacea, Wing, Syrup, and Nectar.
Oh, they only even have a Panacea. I think... I don't know. Is this an
like
end?
that's like the high-end stuff.
Let's see if we can, like, gamba.
Oh, you want to just, like, go and, like, cash out and see what we get?
Yeah,
and see if maybe we can, like...
let's fucking do it.
See if we can't, like, save scum it and get a better one?
Yeah, let's see. We'll give it the old college try. It's not a long run.
Nah, I'm cool with it. I can assure you, when I played this myself, never talk to this child again after the first time.
All right, gel. We're full sending 2,400.
Yes. All right. If I go to gels, let's see what we should get. I would assume this would be a miracle gel.
A 3, right?
A 3. Yes, but like class 3 is just miracle gel. There's no other. That's the only thing. Class 4 is treat specific and lottery.
Okay, orange gel?
Orange. That's orange is class
miracle
1.
Gel. Okay.
That's
got a
class
miracle.
3.
Okay.
So we could sell that for 4,500. Or 40, or is it 40?
And average is potentially a Panacea?
What category is this?
Bottle.
Bottle. Tier 3 is Panacea or Wing.
What's a tier 2?
Steel, Stone, Weak, Virus, Cure,
Okay, bunch of
Dene,
shit.
and Life
Gotcha.
Bottle.
Bunch of shit. Okay. Poison. Virus. Okay.
Virus.
So
Poison is tier 1, Virus is tier 2.
I think... Yeah, I don't know.
Now these consume points, by the way. Whatever we receive consumes points, and we get points by trading in items.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I think that point value is invisible.
I haven't seen anything. Okay, so a miracle.
Oh.
Buying!
Oh.
What is that return?
What?
Buying a miracle gel costs 90,000 and they sell for $13.49?
What is wrong with this game? Why is it like this with the money?
Jesus!
What? Why?
Holy
well,
fuck!
I've got some bad news about your plan, Jeremy.
Yeah, I see that! God damn! Just a small just a small difference. Just a small difference. It's just a small difference. It's just a small difference. It's just a small difference. Just a small difference. It's a small difference.
What was the value?
It's 1.4% of the fucking value. Yeah, no, it's almost a 99% discount for the store. What the fuck?
This is highway robbery.
Absolutely robbery. At least, like, if it was 20%, it still would have been worthwhile to us, right? We still would have pulled, like, you know, like 16, 17K, and it cost us 2,500, right? That absolutely would have been worthwhile, and not game breaking because it's not like we can spam it, you know. What the fuck, game?
Oh, that is insanity. What did we have any other options for turning in shit, like trading in?
No, I don't think so. I think that's all we had. I'll double check, but
Honestly,
I'm pretty sure that's it.
Maybe we just got even lucky with the mace that we got.
Yeah, we don't have.
Yeah,
we don't have anything. And notably, we're up.
I would feel very sketchy about drinking from the virus bottle.
That doesn't sound great, does it? It doesn't. It doesn't.
I guess I wouldn't want to drink from the poison bottle either.
And you're drinking from the virus bottle to cure illness.
That's like the old Luthia spell names.
That's kind of wild. Damn, that is rough.
That is insanity. Oh, Anise can use that as well.
Yeah. Do like that as our adjustments, and then we can sell these two.
Yeah.
Try to make a little bit of money back.
Man. Like, I don't feel great about that.
I do not either. That's rough, man. That's rough. That's real rough. But I'm not gonna. I know I, saved and we could like undo and everything like that, but I mean, having a miracle gel is also nice, I guess. And it only cost us 2,500. It didn't cost us 90,000.
That's true. That we did that is value right there. 90,000 gold. You got to be kidding me, man. And it sells back for 1,300. Ooh. Ooh. You insult me, game.
It's a ripoff. Cheated.
I was going to be really happy with our 45K that we were about to get.
I was going to be extremely happy, even though it probably would still barely afford us everything at the next shop.
Yeah.
Honestly. We're not even going to be close. Now we might get one item from the next shop.
It's funny that we're going to be in a position where we need to grind. Not for levels, not for arts, not for anything other than money.
Just for money.
Like,
I have not found the weapons vendor yet, no.
Yeah, we haven't seen the weapon vendor here yet.
I assume it's further down?
Well, I'd assume the weapon trader would be where all the other traders were.
Unless I just missed it.
Oh, wait, nope. This guy looks like he sells accessories.
Armor.
Sold out? What do you mean sold
out? What the fuck?
What is this game?
Not only can we not afford all the shit, the game is taunting us by not even making it available if we could afford it. What the fuck, you game? What the hell? Oh my god!
Oh. What does it even do?
40 luck!
40 defense?
No, 40 luck. Oh no, that is no, you're right. That's not luck. That's 40 phone defense. What?
That's magic defense.
What?
For
What?
Like, I don't have words for this.
Okay. All right, game. Status. We're level 18 and we already have 172. Okay, Luke only has 112, so 40 is a lot for Luke. But like, wait, he can't even wear it. He can't wear a goddamn ribbon.
Yeah, that's a male or a
hold
female
the fuck up. So the only people who can wear this are the two girls who have the higher phone defense anyways, 172 and 151. And so, what? Why is that so expensive?
We're currently struggling.
That's what I'm having. This shit costs $279,000.
Money in this game. So we've been struggling with money this entire game, and we finally thought we found a loophole because Miracle Gels cost $90,000, and we managed to get one from a trading mini game thing, and we're like, oh, they'll probably sell it at like half its value. 45K will do us a world of good. And then we went to sell it, and it would only sell back for less than $1,400. So it was sold for nothing. And then we came here to this shop only to find out that even if we sold it at its full value of $90,000, we still wouldn't be able to afford this one simple accessory that only buffs the fence a chunk. Like,
also, what the fuck is going on with these sold out fucking items, right? Like, look at this. This Armet is 12 defense. The Steel Helm is only 15 defense. And it's sold out as if the game's like, we don't want you to buy this yet. It's only 3 more defense! Yeah, and item availability! Like, what? You have an infinite stock of these other items, and you're sold out of this one slightly better item? Also, you're sold out of the yellow ribbon, which is below the striped ribbon. Why?
And that's funny, if you look, the yellow ribbon actually has a element on it, so
yeah,
it
has an element,
light.
but so does the fucking orange ribbon, and it's not sold
but guess
out.
What doesn't? The
And
striped
it's only
ribbon
got
doesn't
3
have
more
an element.
food. What the fuck? They can be in stock if you farm specific stuff outside of town. This is fucking. This is wild.
I don't like this.
This is wild.
Well, all right, let's go to the weapon shop. Let's find the weapon shop. Let's see what the weapon shop has.
Okay.
Oh, he's right here. Oh my god.
I mean, that is a lot of physical attack. That's a lot of physical attack.
Yeah, no, that is
That's
an insane amount of attack.
I
in
mean, look at that
comparison,
jump from a steel sword at 170 to 740. Holy shit!
Why is that even here?
That's a good question. Why is that here? And why are I never mind, I'm not gonna ask that question. I was gonna say, why are they not sold out of the Dragon Killer, but sold out of steel swords and scimitars? The answer is because people could probably afford the fucking scimitars and steel swords. They can't afford the goddamn Dragon Killer. Holy shit!
Jesus,
God, it's gonna
dude.
be for every weapon, isn't it? Holy fuck.
I'm sure you've
no,
got,
it's not for every weapon. They said, hey Jade, go fuck yourself. No superpowered weapon for you.
That's not even that superpowered.
Oh my god. Well, no, I'm saying like there's 3 or there's a superpowered for each one of them. There's not for Jade. It just stops.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Holy fuck. Well,
no,
here's the
play
Gothic Mace.
trash.
We can't even buy it. That's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, we got the Gothic Mace from that same trading stuff that we did earlier.
Yeah.
Which is nice, I guess. But
I'm
bro,
gonna buy
like,
a broadsword for Guy.
give me that broadsword.
Sell.
Wow, it feels real bad seeing weapons for like 700 something attack. Be like, here's your 20 damage increase. Like, thanks.
It do be that way.
Thanks so much. I'm so grateful. Also, why are there bows? We don't have the party member that can use bows.
It's very mortifying. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't want Jade to get too far behind, and it's been a while since we got a weapon for him, so I'm gonna get that for him. That's a decent increase, too.
And now, those 2 weapons, and we've lost half our money. Boy! That Hate is not selling, like, we could have sold it for $1,000 at the first place we could have sold it, and it's been less every time.
It's been less every time. Every single time.
Man, this just feels bad. Like, this is stingy, game. Why are you so stingy?
very stingy. This game's like playing the real world.
Yeah, we want to play video games again. I want to live in a fantasy world where I'm just overflowing with money. I feel like at the end of most RPGs, where you're like, I could just go buy 99 stacks of all the items.
It's a thing that you and I have been going through for years together, where I just frivolously spend our money and you complain about it, but I frivolously spend money in video games because it's fake video game money, right? But in this game, I'm like, no, hi, my money, oh no.
Like we're so broke. We can't even afford to make our stupid lettuce sandwiches.
Holy fuck.
Homeschooled.
Sure thing, boss. Oh, reasonably priced weapons.
There's a peasant shop.
This is the peasant shop, which is funny because this guy has a stall and this guy does not. What?
Oh my god. I'm glad. Look, I'm just gonna throw this out here. I am glad that this is the way this shit works, and then they dropped it for the rest of the franchise. Like this is not how financing goes in the rest of the franchise. Like after this one, they're like, yeah, let's not do that anymore.
Right. Can't afford that one. It's very rough.
So tight, man. Like, why is it got to be so tight? Like, it's this Dragon Quest up in here, man. This is like Dragon Quest levels of penny pinching. It's
I
so
will say,
bad.
I do like a game where it feels like my resources matter. So that is one thing. However, this is a little too much. I need it increased by like, give me like 10 or 20% more money. This is just a little too much. You know?
I mean, even if it was doubled, it still wouldn't have covered everybody. The affordable gear, air quotes affordable.
Yeah. Well, we got almost everything that was a
almost doesn't
reasonable
count.
upgrade. I will say we only got it because I'm being meticulous about selling off all our old gear. In most video games, I don't even bother to sell off old gear. I keep, like, everything. You know?
This is true.
So, very, very different. Alright,
And you have games like Expedition 33 where you can't sell any of the gear because every piece of gear is way the fuck more than just a stat stick. It's not like, oh, this has 700 attack on it. It's like, no, here's some unique passives that you can build around.
Yeah.
Man, that game was so stinking good, dude.
It's so good.
Oh.
Okay. Why are there 2 inns in there now?
Maybe there's a really expensive one and then one for the peasants.
Oh, I swear to God. Okay, that one that we were just at costs 300. Let's see what the other one costs.
10.
Oh, it's 300. It's the same inn. It just cost us 300, but whatever. Hey, let's get.
We were broke anyways. What does it fucking even matter?
My feet got cold. So quiet. It's so quiet. Okay, head to the consulate. The place that we started at? What's this other place? This place. What the fuck is this place?
Wait, why did it meow once the first time you talked to it and then double meow all the others?
That's a good question. Just tired of my shit. Astor's Manor. The fuck? Oh, well apparently that's where I was supposed to go.
Oh my!
Oh, I remember this guy!
Ion. If only you'd let me know you were coming, I'd have prepared a grand welcome for you.
It's fine. We're trying to keep a low profile.
A mansion of this size probably has a phone disk analyzer or two.
I see you have an eye for luxury. Yes, my home does in fact have an analyzer.
Great. Phone Master, would you be so kind as to request that they analyze that phone disk?
Would you do that for us?
Name it. The Kessadonia Merchants Guild is always at your service, Phone Master.
We want to read the data from this phone disk.
Leave it to me. You there.
Okay.
Wario looking motherfucker.
I was gonna say, we immediately see his face, and you gotta snap judgment. Good guy, bad guy.
No, Wario. Or Waluigi, I guess because he's thin.
Wah!
Analyze that phone disk and deliver the results to him.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Please tell me what's on this CD.
Ion, you know this guy?
Let's see, we've got
It's thanks to
Linkin
the
Park,
Phone Master that we were able
Evanescence,
to establish this
Creed.
place of exchange
Alright,
on the
I mean,
board.
that's alright.
Oh, it's like playing Digimon where you have to put in the CD. Or no, that was Monster
Oh, you
Rancher.
get a mochi
Monster
out
Rancher.
of this.
Yeah.
Monster Rancher, yep.
The Merchants Guild contributes
Honestly,
large amounts of money to DOS.
Such a fucking blast. That as a kid, that was such a blast to play a game and be like, wait, what? And then like go through your CD collection and just start throwing shit in there and being like, what did I get now? What did I get now? And then like talking with your friends of like, oh yeah, I tried this. I got this from this. You know?
In return, the Order enforces the recognition of Chesedonia as an autonomous state.
I don't know if I ever actually looked it up. Was it just randomly generated bullshit, or were specific monsters actually tied to specific CDs? Like if you had a I don't know, this particular Spice Girl CD, did you always get X monster? And if so, how the fuck did they decide which the best ones were? Because that's hilarious.
I'm actually going to look it up.
Specific monsters were tied to certain codes that could randomly show up on random CDs. Huh. 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 Because that's interesting, because it's like, you know, the developers didn't sit there and go, they had to have done like some digging, because it's not like they got in touch with record companies and were like, hey, we want you to include this readable information on, right? Like, they had to have just done digging and been like, okay, well, you can put CDs in the PlayStation and they get read in this way. So, in the way that they are read, there has to be strings of code to be read. And so, with those strings of code, we can detect X and then generate an attached monster.
There are 3 pieces of information to determine what monsters to create.
Okay.
The time length of the CD, start to end. The start time of the track number 2 on the CD. And the start time of the last track on the CD. So you're always going to get the same monster from the same CD, but it's pulling seemingly arbitrary like
information
of that CD.
So they made, here's a list of the monsters we generated, right?
Yep.
And here are the ranges associated with each of those monsters, because it's not going to be like a billion variants, right? There's going to be like
right.
a limited quantity. So they designed a specific list of monsters and said, if these things fall in this range, you get this monster. If these things fall in this range, you get this, rinse, repeat. So, as you said, right? Like, each CD is going to generate the same monster each time.
Every time.
But it's completely divorced from what the CD was to begin with, unless someone on the dev team was like, well, actually, this is my favorite CD, so I'm gonna make sure that this badass fucking monster coincides with the information on this CD.
There are special monsters.
Sure.
There are special monsters that you can get out. I don't know about that. This is just what I read, and apparently people have broken this down so that they have images you can burn that have dummy data that just gets you the monster you want.
Oh yeah, for like emulation.
So back in the day, people were burning CDs specifically to get certain monsters.
Interesting. That's wild.
Yeah.
That would be so That would be so. I'm
Can you
trying to
imagine
think
going
of
to
like
school and be like, "Hey, you want the super rare guy? Right here in my hand."
what would the methodology for that be in today's day and age? Like, how would you design something like that in today's day and age? Maybe you could
like if you were to boot up an ISO of Monster Rancher on PS2, how would you do that?
No. I'm saying like if you were a game dev and you wanted to design a game today that had a system like that or similar in that manner, right? Like that was tied to something that just generated
uploaded images. Like be
with
like
pixelization and stuff like
here's
that?
this monster generator. Feed me a PNG, and we'll spit you out a creature.
Yeah, I was gonna say something like, but no,
QR
you're right,
codes or
because that would
something.
need to change. It would need to change or be something that could change. Huh. Yeah, that would probably be the way to do it. Like you have a game, you put it on Steam, and then there's a system in there where you upload an image and it's gonna spit out a generated monster based on that image. But much like the Monster Rancher thing, it's not actually gonna care about the image. It's gonna read a couple of different things about the image and then generate it based on that concept.
I mean, we've got like,
cool.
and it's very common for games to like do that. Like, there's plenty of games where you can like use your own MP3s to like play like a rhythm game or something. So like you could just be like, here's a MP3, generate like if I were a dev, I would make it so I would have one for images, one for music.
I just had an idea.
Like,
how fucking cool would it be if it's like I have two ideas, but they're the same idea. It's just the interpretation. It's like instead of a monster like collector, it's like a solo monster thing. Like you have like one monster, and what if in the game system, right? You could like select a audio line where you're like, based off of what's coming through this audio, the monster transforms based off of what it's hearing. So, like, if you have a playlist like Spotify open and you start playing, and every song the monster starts transforming, the alternate idea was basically the same thing, but Gundam, and your Gundam starts like changing or morphing based off it. Like, that would be really fucking cool. Anyway, sorry.
You
Segue.
really rich,
As per normal.
Sorry, one more.
Ooh.
Steam integration.
Uh-huh.
You pull in a chatter, generates a character or a mob or a monster based on the chatter's like username length, if they're subscribed or not, and how many like times have they chatted in the chat.
Emote usage, like a number of chats,
like a bunch of
because
like
all
a bunch
that
of different
shit's
shit.
tracked. All that shit's tracked.
Yep.
Right.
It
So
is very tracked. Yeah.
that would be really cool. I was thinking about like originally I was thinking about like if there was some Steam integration where it's tracking like your playtime of games in your Steam library to alter like monster types and shit like that. But that would be difficult to like change past a specific point, you know?
I can't handle it.
Maybe.
Wow, I wish I lived
But
in a
still,
place
like
this.
that idea, just the idea of like some sort of modern variant of Monster Rancher where there is a way where you're somehow changing the behavior or like which monsters are generated or what have you based on some random ass shit like that would be really fucking cool. Like that would be really cool.
Yeah. And I feel like it's doable. I think it's very doable.
Here are the results of the analysis, sir.
Is this going to be the same disc that we gave him?
How cool would it be if... Oh, man. Okay. I would play that. I would do that in real life. Okay. You ever played Pokemon Go?
No, but I'm familiar with its
You're
process.
familiar with how it works, right? So,
Yes,
what
I
if...
am very familiar with how it works.
So, obviously, this could work with many different things, but my mind went immediately, and I don't know why my mind went immediately to this, but my mind went immediately to Jade Cocoon. Modern mobile Jade Cocoon, where to catch something, to get a new thing, you take a picture of an animal and it morphs that animal into a Jade Cocoon-ish monster based off of like the animal's shape and size and coloration and shit like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah,
and
yeah,
obviously you could cheese that by like uploading
just
animal
holding
images.
a picture in front of your phone.
Exactly,
of a creature.
right? Like that type of scenario. But any monster-based game that did that would be really cool. You take pictures of your pets, you go outside, find animals, you take pictures of other people's pets, you go to the zoo and start fucking like taking pictures of shit, and you're like, give me the thing! That'd be pretty neat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thanks.
That's a lot.
That's not a disc.
I guess we'll read
that's
them
the
on the
report.
ship.
Damn, they must have a really expensive printer.
Right?
Anytime you need something, please, don't hesitate to let me know.
Totally innocent laugh.
Totally innocent laugh. Totally innocent laugh. Could not be more innocent. This is just one of those nights, Jay. We've been playing for 2 hours.
Yeah, we're not making progress tonight.
We've gotten through like 20
We have
minutes
done
of gameplay.
absolutely nothing tonight but run around and not even that big a town.
Nope. Like, goddamn. We're on
and
a
I'm just sitting
tear
here
tonight.
wondering what class that Carl is going to pick on the 3rd floor.
Oh, you gotta start, my dude. You gotta start.
Yeah, I do. So the funny thing is, I told you about the sale where all the audiobooks were on sale 80% off.
Mm-hmm.
The only 2 that weren't were 1 and 2. So I ended up buying 3 and the rest. And I'm like, I'm looking at 2. I'm like, do I just go ahead and pay full price and start it now, or do I wait until like the end of next week when I get a credit on
right,
Audible, so I can
right,
just
the
pick it up and
Audible
not have to pay
credits,
money for it?
absolutely.
So I'm like, can I be patient enough?
Nope.
Can I?
Nope.
I'm like,
I mean,
don't know.
You might be able to. I was unable to. I devoured that fucking series. Like, I started, and the first book probably took me a couple days to get through. The rest of the series took me, I think, a week and a half to get through.
Wow.
It was kind of bad. Like, it was kind of bad.
That's funny. It's weird though. I wonder why, like, books 3 through 7 were 8% off, but 1 and 2 were not.
I don't know. That's curious. Okay, this is the Malkuth consulate.
But like, I'm gonna be like, if I do wait till I get the token at the end of the month, I will have bought the entirety of the book series for like $25.
That's true.
Yeah.
I got pet the kitty.
The kitty cat.
He's like, what the? Why are you fucking touching me? He gets so like confused when he's sleepy.
here you are. The ship is ready. Please, come to the Kamlaska side port.
Is that sync? Yeah.
It's gotta be. Those little fucking chicken legs with black and green.
The little ninja running. Not my mixtape.
What's that? What was that symbol?
Hand those over.
Also, we're doing it again. We're doing the scenario where no one else gets to move while the villain's moving. We have like 5 party members.
Dialogue. Turn-based dialogue. Oh, nice slide.
What do you mean we shouldn't cause a scene here? Kick his ass, Seabass!
Damn it.
I
Just
agree.
Don't give up.
You're not getting away!
What are you, 12?
We could take him. We cheat in enough money to buy a dragon killer, then he'll really be sad.
Master Luke, departure preparations are complete.
Get this ship moving. Now.
Excuse me?
We're being
We just
chased.
need a casual
Hurry.
$3 million, and we can outfit both Luke and Guy with a dragon killer, and we're good.
Oh! They got away!
Oh? Ow?
That line read? What was that line read? Oh! They got away!
Yeah. Hey, Liam.
Looks like you blew this one, Sink.
Oh, it's you.
Leave the rest to me. With my ultra super hyper.
Why does he have a literal, like, badge
technology,
on his, put on his
I'll play
shirt?
that conniving,
No!
long-haired four-eyed.
Like a
Actually
corporation
does.
badge.
Stop! Come back! I'm not done talking!
I marked the one named Guy with a curse slot. I can make him my puppet at any time. As for you, make sure you properly dispose of those documents from the Thaumacrine project.
Thaumacrine?
Now, who do you think you are? Just you wait. I'm putting this down in my revenge journal.
That doesn't... that doesn't make you sound better. Loud! So loud.
Alright. We've made it out of the town where not really a whole lot happens. And we've been streaming for 2 hours and 15
If we made
minutes.
it this far, we should be in the clear.
Damn, I lost part of the documents when Sync attacked.
Let me see them. Looks like isophone research. 3.141-592-653-589-793-23846. This is Lorelei's phonon frequency.
Pi.
Is that just pi? Pi is Lorelei's phonon frequency?
Hold on, don't leave the screen.
That's pi.
The 3.1459. Yeah, no, it's just pi. It literally is just the first 20 digits of pi. Yeah.
Lorelei, isophones, phonon frequencies. What the heck are you talking about?
Lorelei is the name for the aggregate sentience of the 7th phonon.
Lorelei is a monster I was just able to craft in SMT today, actually.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Control that, and you can perform high-level phonic arts.
Just really love like the fact
Each
that
one
you're
has a name. The first phonon
crafting
sentience is called Shadow.
folklore
The sixth is called Rim, and
creatures.
so on.
Like it's like, oh, this is a Hawaiian god. This is a cryptid from the Himalayas.
Uh-huh.
Like it's just really interesting. I did not know
Lorelei still
that the
hasn't been
Wendigo
observed.
was
Its existence is
specifically a
hypothetical.
Canadian cryptid. I thought that was one of ours. Or like Native American.
Yeah.
But it's Canadian.
Is it like Is it Canadian, or is it like French Canadian, or is it like Native American Canadian?
It just said Canadian.
It just said Canadian?
It didn't specify.
Okay. It might just be Canadian. I mean, like, the most common origin story that I hear is always the, like, miners being, like, caught in a mine collapse and then turning to cannibalism, and that turning them into either the Wendigo or Wendigos kind of scenario.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it's just Canadian?
Huh. How come all of you know this stuff?
According to the wiki, for just the Wikipedia page, it is Canada and US.
Well, it's actually common knowledge.
It's okay, Luke. You can't help it. Just keep learning from here
Yep,
on and you'll be
yep.
fine.
Still off of cannibalism, yep.
Is it just me? Or are you being a lot nicer to Luke all of a sudden?
I don't know what you mean.
All right, little girl, you're gonna have to
Also,
fucking clam
all
that shit
matter
up.
emits a phonon frequency. They're like fingerprints. No two frequencies are the same.
Way to change the subject. Very smooth.
Be quiet, guy. Isophones are two entities that have
I'll
the
come
exact
over there
same
and
phonon frequency.
touch you.
Of course, they don't exist unless artificially created.
Of course, if isophones were common, we'd have our hands full with hyperresonances all over the place. Isophone research holds potential for weapons development, so the military has their eye on it.
That Thaumacrine technology they worked on a long time ago can make isophones, right?
Yeah, Thaumacrine is like a copy machine, right?
No, replicas created through Thaumacrine are mere imitations. A replica may look identical, but its phonon frequency is different. One can't produce isophones that way.
Except someone did.
What the hell are you all talking about? Enough of this complicated stuff. Jade can read those documents on his...
Emergency! A large number of monsters and an unidentified phone tech signature approaching from Chesedonia.
Oh no, they're here.
Dude said a large number of monsters, and immediately two enemy, like, fucking... humans run in and be like, how late did you detect this shit? They're already landed, buddy!
Oh, fuck,
Damn
we're
it,
fighting.
we actually get to fight! They were chumps. They were absolutely chumps. Look at how tiny Guy's scabbard is compared to his sword now. It's so teeny.
Ain't like boy.
What the fuck?
Can we assume their goal is to stop Ion and the letter from reaching Kimlaska?
You don't suppose they try to just sink the whole ship, do you?
Master, what do we do? I can't swim!
Shut up and drown.
So unnecessary.
Shut up and drown.
But if they intended to sink us, they wouldn't have come storming aboard.
Then they're trying to take it over.
So then, I guess we have to secure the bridge before they do, huh?
Exactly.
Why do those Oracle guys want to start a war so badly? What a...
There's no time for complaints. Let's go.
Can you imagine the way Luke reacted to killing someone? What if his first time killing someone was way later in his life when he's forced to use his powers as, like, part of, like, a nuclear war, and he ends up, like, razing an entire army to the ground with this, like, unknown power that he had forced upon him by his family? And that was his first experience killing.
I think if that was the case, he'd probably just go comatose. Like it probably
maybe
if the comparison to how he reacted or initially is any indication, he'd just break his fucking brain.
Mm-hmm. That or he'd just take his own life here and there, like immediately, just be like, not living with this.
Yeah. Hey, buddy.
Okay. I'm gonna make an assumption, and I'm gonna assume that this means I would not know who or what Luke is, right, at all. But I'm gonna make the assumption that Luke never had amnesia, because Ash was actually the born, like, not prince, but the born son of his mother and father, who was whisked away when he was 10, and then Luke took his place somehow. So he never had amnesia. It's just that the real Luke was just living that life and then left the castle. But the fact that he can resonate, like Vaughn had to like coax him down from going nuclear once, would indicate that, you know, I don't know. I'm just throwing shit out. I don't know. Because I know there's something with like identity between him and Ash, so. Oh!
Seems logical to me.
You're no match for me.
What are my arts? Shadow Raid. And Dual Dragon Surge.
Dual Dragon does not have an FOF.
No.
Because it is a combo.
No, I'm mostly interested in what I'm using to try to make sure I hit. Because it feels like the usage mark is supposed to be 50, generally.
Yeah, it seems to be. We've had a few pop out from 50 on each.
Had a few 50s.
50. Whoop.
What?
Hey, what the hell happened?
Regroup, let's go.
No! Why'd you use my overlimit, you fucking AI piece of shit?
Guess you're done.
No way.
Excellent.
I'll do whatever it takes.
How's my overlimit?
He did. Oh, just straight up use your overlimit.
I was saving it for whatever the boss is gonna be. That's bullshit.
Barrel X? What? Got it. Okay.
You know how to walk?
I do now. Got him.
Wow.
That big ass sword.
There you go, desserts. That's how that's how that works.
Bye forever.
It didn't run away. It threw itself to the bottom of the ocean.
The fuck are those? Okay.
Go to new.
Okay, that's a C4.
Oh, it's
And this just increases your movement speed. Ah!
Oh, cool. All right.
Interesting.
Well, what Nobile
let's go
does.
check the C-Core. 1 enhance, 2 F defense. That is 2 F attack and 1 F defense. Huh.
That's for a caster.
Yeah, but I feel like
Is it?
he needs more physical defense than he does F defense. He already has a lot of F defense.
Yeah.
And she
right.
also kind of needs that.
Well, hers is basically the combination of Jade's and Anissa's.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know who I would put that on necessarily.
Nobody. No one.
Yeah. No, I don't think I would. I could see, like, if it was 2 F defense and 1 F attack, I could actually see putting that on, like, maybe Luke specifically, just to try to get... The F attack isn't going to be super useful, but having a little bit of a boost to magic would be... Magic defense would be pretty nice, you know?
Yeah.
But
nah, not the way it is.
Nah, not at 1. I'm eager to see if we find any that cracks the 3. You know?
I'm sure. Yeah, surely. I'm positive.
Where the heck is their leader? Let's hurry up and finish this.
Not entirely necessary for that.
I didn't get that high before.
Listen, you ignorant savages, and you shall hear my beautiful name. I am the most graceful member of the 6 God Generals, the one and only Dist the...
Can you really claim to be the most graceful member when all you do is float around in a chair? Doesn't graceful kind of imply, like, you know, movements in an elegant form?
A chair could move gracefully around, surely.
Can a chair move gracefully?
I mean, his can.
It can? I don't know.
What was all right, in Out of the Abyss, who was I can't remember the drow that was in a floaty chair like that. Do you remember when we were doing, when we were in, was it Minzo Baranzan? We were trying to escape Minzo Baranzan.
Oh,
and there was some motherfucker in a chair.
It was, yeah, I don't remember her name, but it was the fucking, like, queen of Minzo.
Yeah.
Yeah, she fucking, and her chair could disintegrate people.
Why, if it isn't Dist...
Yeah, it was a disintegration ray chair.
Rose! R-O-S-E, Rose! Dis the Rose!
You mean Dis the Reaper.
Silence! I refuse to accept that name. It's Rose. Rose!
Is this legitimately just a bad guy because no one will use the name he wants them to use? Is that his villain origin story?
What, you know him?
I'm in the Oracle Knights too, so... But why do you know him, Colonel?
I, the genius Dist, once counted that duplicitous snake Jade amongst my friends.
Which Jade is that? I don't know any Jades with such poor taste in friends.
What did you say?
He's so fucking
So
sassy. I love him.
He's so catty.
Careful now. You know how your nose runs when you get mad.
No, it doesn't!
This is stupid.
They're off in their own little world.
Yeah, maybe one of you should, like, go smack him from behind while he's distracted.
Enough of this. Now, hand over the phone disk data.
You mean this?
How careless, Jade.
It's gonna be like, I prepared explosive runes today.
You can have them. I've already memorized their
Oh,
contents.
okay, that works too. Oh.
I'm being mocked by savages.
Look at him, he's so graceful.
When you taste the
He's
pain
so
of my super, ultra
reapery.
gorgeous arts, you'll regret what you've done.
That's also fair. Oh, battle time!
Fuck him up.
Oh, what the fuck? Where did
Oh
that come
shit!
from?
He's been. That's not what I thought I was fighting.
Okay, he's got a big range.
Yeah, thanks, Jay. Or thanks, here. L2 or R2. That button. Cool. Okay, let's see how much this actually heals. Not a lot. Wah!
I was sent flying. I got this ass beat. Ooh, 1,500. Down with that money.
Yeah, that's a thing, maybe. Team Rocket is...
Hey, look.
It'll take more than that to kill him. He has the tenacity of a cockroach. Right now, I'm off to check the bridge.
I'll go with you. Ladies, please protect Luke and Ion.
Don't tell me you're afraid of us, Guy.
You already know this. This has been thoroughly...
One whole piece of equipment with that money. Wow, golly. We're so lucky.
Oh boy.
What should we do?
Let's check to see if anyone's injured.
Yes, you're right. It's not easy being a messenger of peace.
You got that right.
Oh. Loud for a while. Hey, we made it to the capital. Really, everything's gonna go just fine.
It is an honor. I am Goldberg, commander of the 1st Division Kimlaska Lanvaldia Royal Forces.
That just... I need to see him from the front. Is this just an older version from FMA?
Congratulations
on
on your safe return.
Yeah.
A carrier pigeon arrived with a message from Count Almondine.
He does sound Armstrong.
He said you were traveling with an emissary of peace from the Malkuth Empire.
I'm Ion, Phone Master of the Order of Lorelei. I bear a letter from His Imperial Majesty Emperor Peony IX of the Malkuth Empire. May I ask an audience with His Majesty King Ingibert VI?
Of course. General Cecile here will be responsible for escorting you to the castle.
You know those spikes on your wrists there, buddy?
Brigadier General Cecile, at your service.
Dear
Is something
General.
wrong?
Speaking of Full Metal
No.
Alchemist, that's the
Excuse me. I'm Guy,
the rank
servant of
that
Luke's.
Hughes obtained in death.
Lokrian Sergeant Tyr Grant's 1st Platoon Oracle Knights Intelligence Division.
Spoilers.
Ionian
Yeah,
Sergeant
spoilers
Ernest
for a
Tucker,
20-year-old
Oracle Knights
anime.
Phone Master Guard.
Colonel Jade Curtis,
He
commander
died
of the
with
3rd
the rank
Division,
of
Malkuth
Brigadier
Imperial Forces. I
General.
represent His Imperial Majesty.
You're the Jade Curtis?
You taught me a painful lesson in our battle in northern Macedonia, General Cecile.
You must be joking. My forces were virtually wiped out.
You're well known as the Emperor's personal confidant, Colonel. If you're here, Malkuth must indeed be serious.
Tensions along the border are greater now than at the start of the Hard War. We have no choice but to be serious.
Correct.
Maybe at a later
Well,
date, we
Luke,
may be
my Battle Defense
silly.
Unit will escort you back to your home.
He may be silly.
Hold on. Ion asked me to speak to Uncle on his behalf. I'm taking him to the castle.
Thank you, Luke. I appreciate the support.
I'm impressed, Luke. You truly understand your responsibility.
Oh, yeah?
Understood.
Look,
In that
he was
case,
in a
I shall
butthole!
send General Cecile to inform His Grace, Duke Fabre. If you would, General Cecile.
Walk over to the whiteboard, make a single line.
one tally. He's no
One
longer at
tally.
85. He's now at 84.
Yes, sir.
All right, now I'll get my chance to be a hero.
Never mind. He's still a little bit of an asshole with that.
If you'd show us the way?
Yeah, maybe like halfway.
Right, let's go.
Having good motivation is
And
important.
there it goes.
Oh, we got a 30 combo. We skip for getting 30 combo.
Yeah, because we had 3 melee characters on a boss with a bunch of HP.
Just beating the shit out of it. Because he's a butthole. That's true. All right.
Funny, I did not know what that emote was. I just looking at it, I was like, is that a Daruma like statue or doll? I'm like, nope.
It's a person wrapped in a blanket. It looks like.
Look cozy AF.
It does look cozy. All right, that's it. You know what time it is. It's a little after 11.
Cool.
We got a save point. No idea when the next time we will get a save point is. So we're gonna go ahead and take the opportunity to end here. Next time we play, we'll get to see how all of this goes horribly awry, because surely we will not just walk in, see the king, deliver the Emperor's message. The king will be like, Alright, yeah, cool. Peace is what I want. And everything will be good. Hopefully.
Why wouldn't it be that?
Why wouldn't it? That's it. Thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow. See you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.